Hello my gorgeous little people and welcome back to the Motorsport Manager playthrough with GT Create Your Own Team Thingy Jiggy Bob. We've got Phoenix today. As you can see, it's a very long straight track with a couple of circles. It's basically your typical American track because they can't really do proper racing. Yeah, I went there. So we have got our illegal part. If you remember rightly at the end of the episode, we did have an illegal part that we created and got up to a certain sort of ability. It might not necessarily be illegal. It might be illegal. You never know. We'll find out in a bit, won't we? So we are going to use that. We have given the old part to our second driver. Well, he's not technically a second driver. Vosu. He's still not happy though. He has got the worst car though, by a long shot. Now with this, we've got a poor engine. We're not going to get anywhere with this. Basically, feedback's at 20 now for Engelhardt. Perfect. So this is going to be a top speeder. Handling is not going to be an issue. Cornering, we want high speed. That's what we're going to want, I reckon. Maybe go longer if we can. Like that. Let's have a look. We've got anything happening water-wise? No. We're going to go with the mediums. Let's say 38 lap race, I believe. So we're going to try and eke this one out. So we're going to go smash. Apparently didn't like it so much. Okay. High speed corners. Yeah, as high as possible again. Mediums. Now we're both mediums. We are both mediums. It's nice to see. So we're going to get medium tyres and qualifying trim. No, we're not going to get qualifying trim. We're going to take race trim. We might take qualifying trim afterwards, like in the last race where we managed to. Yeah. And yeah. So how are you guys doing today? Me, I'm still recording the same day in one hit. I'm getting pretty tired at this point. It is nearly 11 o'clock at night and I do have work tomorrow, but I'm enjoying this game so much I didn't really want to laugh it off. You know, I am really enjoying this. You guys might not be, but I am. So yeah, Vosu is going to come around and start his flying lap in a minute, as is Engelhardt. He's loving the handling. We've got race trim level 1 already. And mediums level 1. It's a fucking boring race basically. It's just circle, circle, circle. First and third so far. Gear ratios are good. So let's bring the pair of them in now. Level 2 for the race trim and thingy. Very poor on the cornering. Now I don't know why. You want high speed surely. Excellent handling, good top speed. I think we need to push into the top speed just slightly more. Handling can stay the same, obviously. Let's push down this way then. And get. Try that. See how you feel about that, shall we? Keep on the race trim, get that up. Get the mediums going. So, Engelhardt is about to come in. One hopes. He is out of fuel. I didn't really look at that properly, did I? That's my own damn fault. Let's get you out attacking and overtaking. So, we need to work with him as well. Now, I feel like we can make a start on a qualifying trim. And probably soft tyres, just to get those up to scratch. So we want this to come down, don't we, by the looks of things. Handling was okay. Speed balance, you want that a bit lower. Like that. You can try that if you want. Smash into this. Vosu sitting on third. Still got the fastest laps so far, but again, this is, I say practice, it's not qualifying. Qualifying is the thing that matters. Well, the race is the thing that matters. So we should get, yeah, race trim medium and medium tyres even. So let's bring you in. Let's bring you in as well, actually. Cornering feel better now. He's up to poor on cornering. Excellent, great. So let's send Vosu out. We need to get his cornering down a bit more. So we're not going to mess around with these bits. He's happy with those. Very poor is up there. We need to get this even further down to the left. Can you let me mess around with this? There we go. So what can we do to do this? I feel like there. I'm going to go qualifying trim. We're going to get that up to level 3. And we're looking here. That's fine. I'm going to get you on the softs as well. We've got mediums up, so good, great, good. Okay, well we want great, 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 or excellent, 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 really, don't we? So cornering is a massive improvement, so is the speed, balance. Handling's going to stay the same. We're going to push into a little bit more acceleration, I think, and maybe come down this way. Where was it before? Way out, way out, way out. So that may end up being an excellent, so we're going to let him carry on there. Carry on this here. We didn't change the other guy, did we, to 3 laps, so he's going to end up doing shit. Never mind. So let's see how this goes. Engelhardt's on his way out. So he should be able to do a full stint potentially. Let's get Vosu going for overtake and attack. Same for Engelhardt. We have got level 1 for the soft tyres and for the qualifying trim. So we're going to have to bring in Vosu at this point. Send you out. Let's keep the same stint, keep the same tyres. We're going to put you out for 3 laps. So what's happened here then? He didn't like that, he did like that, he did like that. So we need to come this way a bit more, don't we? Still. About that. Push that way. Yeah, maybe. Keep the same tyres. Qualifying trim's level 2. That's going to come in useful for the next bit. We're going to bring in Engelhardt. We're going to get him on some new tyres, I think. So great, great, great across the board. I don't think we can fettle around with that too much more now. Or can we? Wonder if we can. So previously we were there. So if we come down just to drop more on both, we may be able to hit great. Maybe if we just bring it down the cornering, get the cornering right. So qualifying trim's nearly there. So are the medium tyres. Medium, soft tyres even. Smash out, mate, smash out. We're going to let them run through now at this point. Just come into the end. Get these guys up to level 3 on both. That being said, come in, come in. We're going to get you on different tyres. We're going to get you on the inters just in case it decides to rain at some point. See if we can get you up to at least level 1. Send out. Inters. Stick you back on the race trim ready for Vosu coming in. Still got first and third fastest lap, but I get the feeling no one else has kind of like pushed as hard as we have. Great, excellent, great, that's fine. Just get on the inters, mate. Just get on the inters. Push for 2 laps. 3 laps, you never know. But I'm not going to muck around with that too much. So we're going to go overtake, overtake, attack, attack, So we're looking good with our knowledge here. I mean, we've got level 3 on 4 things out of this. I don't think we're going to get the inters up to level 3, unfortunately, but there's no harm in trying, is there? So he's got another lap to do it. I don't think Vos is going to make it in time. No, I don't think we're going to get that from this corner. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Unfortunately not. Never mind. It was worth a shot, really. Let's face it, it was worth a shot. So Engelhardt did top the timesheets. Great job by Blue Ball Racing. So chuffed for Blue Ball Racing. PR just sent him a bag of goodies. Well, that's where our money's going. So we get 9 for above, 225 grand. Forecast is looking dry. How many races do we need? How many races? How many laps do we have? Tire choice. Oh, this is qualifying, isn't it? That's the thing. So we don't have to worry about it too much. So we are going to go with softs. That's fine. Yeah, keep those both on softs. Let's go to knowledge. So we're going to go with soft and qualifying, of course. Same for this motherfucker here. Soft and qualifying. Start qualifying, bitches. So this is the last one I'm going to be recording tonight. I am feeling like I am shattered. I probably sound like I'm shattered too, and the fact of the matter is I am very, very shattered. I am fucking knackered. It's been a long day, my neck is hurting. I wanted to get these recorded because I know that me and the wife have got a few things coming up soon. I think I said before I'm going to be away, and I want to get these at least up so I can publish them when I'm away. So at least they're uploaded. All I've got to do is a little click and it's available to you guys. Overheated perfect. Lovely. Overheated perfect. That's better than a fucking kick to the cock, isn't it? So they've got their flying lap now. They're coming around. So, as I said, in practice we did get first and third, but, well, I'm pretty sure that no one else was pushing as hard as we did, because we are getting rinsed straight away. Engelhardt's got a 7th, Vos has got an 11th so far. We've only got to get to 9th to get 225,000 out of this. So let's send out Engelhardt again. I'm not going to mess around with that too much. How are we looking here? Everything is the same. Keep it on the same there. Off you go, mate. Same for you, just straight out. Fuck off. Engelhardt has dropped down to 10th there, unfortunately. 11th, 12th. Vosu is down to 19th. 20th. I mean, this is not a race I'm expecting us to win. It's a speed race. And we don't have the engine for speed racing. I'm annoyed he keeps coming in after these laps. I'd rather they just stayed out, just carried on going, you know? Seems like we're wasting time here. But I don't know. Let's send out. Can we, just by shunting that slightly, get these? That's what I want to know. We'll find out in a minute. Let's get some same tyres going. Yeah, some same tyres. Vosu can go straight out. How were we looking when it was poor? We came that way, so can we do that? Will that make that excellent? Will they both become excellent? Same tyres, off you go. So Engelhardt has dropped down to 14th, unfortunately. Vosu is not going to improve on 20th. Vosu is a 20th place driver. He will be going at the end of the season. We will be getting a better driver for us. See how poor this is, shall we? They're going to be coming in after this anyway. They're not going to get another one. 14th, 20th. Just massively behind. So we don't have time to go out and make another lap, unfortunately. If they had stayed out, they would have done. I don't know why they need to come in after every fucking lap. Why don't you just bang it out? Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That'd be the ideal thing to do. Just keep smashing them out, keep going round. If I call you in, I call you in. No, can only do 1 lap. I assume it's because they've only put like 1 lap's worth of fuel in. So Falco Engelhardt has gone through to Q2, and he's going to finish bottom in Q2. This is basically, we're not going to get our 225,000, but that has improved to excellent there. If you see, that's now gone up. So we're not going to fuck around anymore. We're going to go with these tyres. We've got 15% increased bonus performance. Let's get you out. And you know what? We're just going to have a look at this again. We're going to go whoop, speed up, motherfucker. I was trying to work on the brake temp, and then tyre temp came in as good. I don't know. Oh, I'm really knackered, guys. Commentary's not on. We're on target for about 10 seconds, and then everyone comes in. Well, we're not the slowest at the minute. Cellier is slower than us. So is Gatto. Let's send you back out, shall we? How bad was things? So it was there for good. So if we can get that down a little bit further to acceleration, we may be able to get that to excellent. Can we do that? It's too much. Too much. Much too young. Done too much. Much too young. Now you're married with a kid when you could be having fun with. Yeah, sorry, I really can't sing. Engelhardt 9th now. It's dropped down to 10th. Oh, fuck. We're just pushing. Overheating. Bring it down. There we go. Push. Perfect and cold. Oh well. Can we get 9th? Nope. I think that was even worse. We're not going to finish bottom though. We are going to finish 12th by the looks of things. We're going to send them back out for one more. Same tyres. So, it wasn't an improvement, was it? No. Can we just do slightly more? Like so. Will that do the job? I mean, they're pretty much the same. Fingers crossed. Let's find out. Oh shit, we need to do this, don't we? I will get this one day. I don't know what it is, but we will get it one day. So. Not a fucking clue. It's gone down one position to 13th. Yeah, he's not happy. Neither am I, so. It's fine. 13th we'll have to do. We'll check his setup, see if it has made any improvements. I don't think it has. I think it's probably made things worse. It has made it better, actually. I'm not going to be able to get that purple, I don't think. I could try, but we're not going to find out if it's any good or not. That's the only problem. So we're going to go back to using this setup. And that's how it's going to be for the final race. The final race? For the actual race. We're not going to make it through to Q2. We're not going to get our money. But we're not expecting to. Oh, fucking hell, I really am tired. So, 13th and 20th on the grid. We're going to simulate the session as per. Olin and Han Landvik to be first and second as per, Verkreuser third. Yeah, Lei, Okamoto, it's the same top 5 basically, all the time. It's always the same top 5. These are the drivers with the decent cars and the decent drives. Middle of the pack, Blue Ball Racing. Okay, not P1. Well, what do you expect? Fucking morons. So, what is today? Today is looking like a great day. So we'll have the 15. We'll go with the 15% as well, actually. We'll both go on the 15%. There's a car set up. Let's have a look. We're not going to go with the softs, thank you very much. We're going to go with mediums. At least to begin with, anyway. So we'll take the mediums, go to 14, 16 laps. So if we get 16, it's 42, and then we can get 10 to 12 out of that. So we'll do 2 lots on this. Yeah, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take those first. We're going to get 12 laps on Engelhardt. On those. We'll take the softs on Jakob. Vosu. He can also get 10 to 12, can't he? So we're going for 12 laps on the other guy. We're going to take 10 laps on this one. Or 11. What's that? We'll give him 12 laps because we can just push then, can't we? And if we give him 14 laps worth, we'll take him out at 10 laps and 12 laps. If only, hey? If only that was there. Never mind. So the driver strategy for this is going to be high and high to begin with, and we'll drop those down. So we've already told you who's going to be top 5. We know who the top 5 is. We're going to get out of that. So Engelhardt 13th, Vosu 20th. We know Vosu quite likes to zip up, and Engelhardt essentially, you sort of, there you go. Vosu tried to zip up there. I don't know if you saw it. Engelhardt is pushing though. Now this is just a circular race. We don't have the powerful engine to do this, so we are going to have to work with our pit stops. Engelhardt's doing okay though. He's up to 8th position here. Vosu is up to 15th. That is surprising. So Engelhardt up to 6th. He's going to try and overtake. Round the outside, 15th. Vosu's going to do the same. Vosu's in 12th, 11th now. Engelhardt up to 5th. Engelhardt up to 4th. Engelhardt was catching there. So Engelhardt will push round. We're going to drop down to neutral on the tyre wear for both drivers. Engelhardt had the fastest lap there, which could be bonus points for us. He is in 2nd. This is a good showing from Engelhardt. He's in 1st. Fuck me. Vosu in 5th. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm enjoying it. So we're going to go conserve on the tyres. We're going to try and carry this out for as long as possible. And actually, we're going to pull back on the fuel as well. We're going to go high and high. So we've got a nice bit of I don't know what's happened here. We've got a really shit engine. We shouldn't be doing this well. We've got 1st and 5th currently. There's a big old boost there from Olin. That's not surprising though. Olin and Landvik are the 2 top drivers. And they will overtake us soon, as you can see. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. You should be fucking happy you're in 2nd. You should be happy you're in 3rd. Yeah, I know you do, mate, but you should be happy you're in 8th. Basically. We're well above on the sponsor objective at the minute, as it stands. We're going to go another 5 laps if we can, and then we're going to start pitting. We're going to start with... let's go neutral. We'll start with Vosu. When he gets to 4 laps, when he gets to 4 laps, when he does another 4 laps, we'll start thinking about pitching him. Engelhardt Humperdinck. People don't know who that is today. Engelhardt is in 3rd. He is dragging behind a little bit. 7th, 9th, 10th for this guy here, whoever that is, NATO. NATO has pulled in. There's a few people starting to pit. That is fine. We're going to carry on just that little bit longer. Let's have a look at Vosu. Vosu's the guy we need to keep an eye on at the minute, because he is the guy who's going to pit. Vosu is now in 7th. Engelhardt is in 3rd. He's going to take 2nd, because 2nd's just pitted. So, we have got... Once we get to the 10th lap, we're gonna bring back on here. We're gonna pull back a little bit. Gonna hold back. Yeah, I know you do, mate, but you're gonna have to hold back a little bit. Okay, conserve that. So you are now going to pit in after this one. So we are on softs at the minute, and that seems to be doing us a good job, to be honest. We've got 29 laps remaining, but we are going to have to go with mediums for the rest of this. So what did we get out of mediums again? It's 14 to 16, so if we can go for 16, we'll get 17 laps of fuel in. Parts looking okay, strategy, we're going to stay balanced. It's 21 seconds, that's the only downside. So he's got more than enough fuel to get us round. Has old Vosu. Engelhardt is first, strangely enough. Now, second being Vosu means that we've got a bit of a distance to work with now. Well, saying that, second has just overtaken. Vosu's going to lose a bit of pace here. As soon as we know that he is out, we will bring in Engelhardt. So Engelhardt's going to come in on the next one then. 14 to 16, we're going to give him 17 laps worth of fuel. Yep. Parts are looking good. Recharge battery, no. We take a fast. We'll risk a fast. So we're going to push with him. So Vosu has come out in 17th. Engelhardt is sitting first currently, but this tyre deg and fuel, that's just not good for us. Second is not far behind us. It is Gatto, however, who's not exactly known for being a great driver. He's going to pit as well. Third are going to bypass us as a fourth. That's not surprising, really. We've made a mistake, but we went for the risky strategy, so we are 9th. Vosu is 16th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. So 14th and 15th coming in now. We're going to push for overtake. If it weren't for that little mess up there, we would have been fine. We're not going to push the tyres at all. We're just going to sit back and work with our excess fuel. That's basically what we're going to do. So Engelhardt has pushed into 16th, about to take 15th. Vosu is in 12th. He is a little way behind 11th. 11th have pitted relatively recently. There are a lot of drivers ahead of us who are going to have to pit soon, though. I don't know why this race seems to have done really well for us. I was expecting us to do dodgy because of our terrible engine. But we're currently 12th and 13th. Remember, we were first and second at the start, and there's people in front of us. We've freshly pitted. There's people in front of us who still haven't. We're going to speed this up because this is a very boring race. Catching up on 11th here. Look. In fact, I'm pretty sure if we went to Vosu, we've got 12% of boost here. If we went into it now, nearly had enough boost to get around him. Engelhardt, however, let's get around this corner, Engelhardt. So Vosu did take him in the end, and Engelhardt just behind him. So we're going for a double overtake there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So 11th and 12th currently for Engelhardt and Vosu. A little fuel you have. Well, don't worry about that, mate. We've got plenty of time. You are actually going to come back a little bit, though. As a you, you're going to sit on high. Let's push up again. So we've got drivers going to have to start pitting soon, as I said. We are losing places because we have decided to pull back a little bit, but that is a important tactical decision, shall we say. 11th for Engelhart, 13th for Vosu is better than I was expecting us to do in this race anyway. Obviously we haven't got those positions yet, anything can happen. Fuel level seems a bit low. No, it's fine, mate, it's fine. You've got 8 laps worth of fuel, you've got 6, leaves us 12. Actually, you can carry on as the way you are. You're going to stay there. We'll get you up to high as well, give you a little bit of a boost. So we've got 8th in front of us. We have gone up to 9th, which means we are on target for our sponsorship deal. We have lost that position now. 9th is going to pit. There are going to be some pittings coming in soon. Vosu has just gone for 11th, or is he still in 12th? Just behind 11th. The 10th has pitted in. Vosu's going to come in ahead of him. 19 and 18th are way off the boil. Engelhart is looking for this 8th position here. Who is in 8th? White. So we've got a few people here probably going to pit soon. We have taken White. That's good. Vosu is going to get a little boost there. We're going to push past 6th. We're going to get to 7th. And how are we looking with fuel and tyre deg? Now the tyre deg here, not looking too great, but we are going to switch tyres soon. So let's conserve. Go medium. Go high actually. Let's back up on the tyres. You're in 10th, mate. You'll be fine. This is the highest you've ever seen. Let's push up because you have the opportunity now to get ahead of a few. Engelhart's in 6th. He's got 5th just in front of him. 17th just behind him. So let's bring Vosu in on this one. 14 to 16 laps. 14 laps remaining. That's fine. Give him 16 laps worth of fuel. Parts are looking good. We're going to go for a balanced. We'll come in out at 17th, but we've got a lot of stuff to work with basically. No, we'll stay like that. So let's go back to Engelhart, who is now in 3rd even again. He is going to lose his position here, I think. No, that's like way behind. That's 16th. That's a blue flagger. So we are now 1st again. It's always nice to see. Vosu coming out in 16th, is he? Yeah, just about coming out in 16th. He's going to go neutral and overtake. So go to switch to Engelhart. Engelhart has got enough. No, we're going to have to bring him in. Estimated 14 to 16. 13 laps to go. Let's give him 14.2 laps of fuel. So he's going to pull out in 10th. If we go fast, still going to be 10th. So we're not going to risk it. Just going to go for balanced. So he's going to go from 1st down to quite a few positions. 2nd is coming behind us. So is 3rd. But we've got a few people coming out ahead of us. We are going to lose a few positions, as I said. This is no big issue. We're going to sit on high. He hasn't got quite as much excessive fuel as I'm saying that he has. They've both got like 10 laps of fuel worth left. So let's go. Let's overtake for both of these guys. We're not going to go mad on anything else. Engelhart is still in 11th. Engelhart's got 10th and 9th just ahead of him. Quite a few drivers still to pit here. Vosu in 15th. It's looking good for us. It's definitely looking good for Vosu. That's the best he's done this season. And Engelhart is just throwing down some fucking metal here. Look, you can see 10th just ahead. We've got 7th and 6th in the pits. He's now gone up to 9th. That is good to see. We have got our seasonal objective, or sponsor objective, for now. Still got excessive fuel. 8 laps to go. We're going to pull back on the fuel slightly just to make sure we've got... We are in 9th. Engelhart's got to push a little bit harder. Vosu needs to get up to 14th. 14th being there. 14th won't be pitting anytime soon. In fact, I don't think any of these teams are going to pit anytime soon. But Engelhart is looking at 8th position here, and he's looking hungry, to be honest. He's going to take it. He's going to take it. There he goes. So Vosu not far behind. 15th, is he? Or 13th? 13th's there. Engelhart sitting here in 8th. We've got 9th just behind us. 9th is going to take us, but we're going to gun past them there, like so. And they're going to gun past us again. 7th, quite a way ahead of us, so we're not going to get up to 7th, but if we can get 8th, I will be a very, very happy man. So we're still sitting on excess fuel. This is the last lap, so we are going to push. So 8th and 14th, potentially. 8th and 14th, that is fantastic for us. Don't be complaining, though, so that's the best you've done in fucking ages, mate. That is a good shout for us. I mean, we're a long way off fucking Landvik. Landvik seemed to have finished a long time ago, like 30 seconds before us. It's not the longest race in the world, though, so that may explain it. So we did do that in 2 pits, which is good. No one managed to do it in 1, some done it in 4. But 8th and 14th is a fantastic position. That would have us finishing 5th. Risk of rule break. No rules broken. That's nice to see. Our dodgy part. So Falco has gone up to... Well, where is he? He's up to 12th now in the championship, with Vosu still behind a free agent. That's how bad he is. Blue Ball Racing, we're sitting 8th at the minute. We're so far ahead of Magyar Engineering now, though. And we're not far behind it all on. So, who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. Blue Ball Racing found themselves in the midfield. We'll be hoping for more in the future. Yeah, why did we cross the road to get to the middle? So, yeah. So, that was I'm happy with that win, to be honest, guys. That is a perfect win for us. I say perfect win. A perfect win is first place, isn't it, of course? But it's a good win for us, shall we say. Now... if we can improve on that. You imagine if we had a decent engine in that race. We were fucking first and second for a long time. In fact, we were first and second twice. So if we had a decent engine, we'd have fucking demolished that field. And that is the point. It's having the engine. Now, when it comes to next season, we should have a better car to work with, and the improvability should be increased. Engelhart, increases in performances, changes here. Okay. He's gone down a lot. So what's happened to you? Is he injured? Anyway, they're happy. Marketability's gone up. Lost 517 grand out of that. So what's happened to Vosu for him to be so pissed off? Or at least to lose a lot of his ability? Something's happened there. Nothing's come up. Only working on the cars for a while. Okay, shut the fuck up. You get paid to do it, prick. Accept the interview. Engelhart has claimed your brakes seem to be holding the team back. I need to work on improving them. Our team markability has just gone down 10%. Fuck. That's not good. That's not good at all. Shit. Anyway, guys, that is going to be... can we get some funds? No, of course not. That is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. If you didn't, please leave me a comment. Tell me what you want more out of me. I know I say in every single episode, I want to be able to provide you guys some quality entertainment. I mean, I'm just doing this because I'm bored more than anything, but I would like to provide you guys quality entertainment. And if you enjoy it, then even better. But yeah, so like and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.